What's going on, big boys and big girls? It's Big John here. Thank you for watching me. I know you're on a weight loss journey. You know you want to get in shape, you want to feel good, you want to have energy. Well, I'm going to be doing it with you. And I know you say, John, you're not even that fat. You're not big. You don't have a weight problem. No, I don't. But I'm a little different than you guys. If you guys are struggling to lose weight, I am actually a bodybuilder. If you haven't known that already, if you didn't know that already, I'm a bodybuilder. And bodybuilders have advanced knowledge of nutrition and how to cut properly. And the reason why I want to cut with you guys is to show that you can do an easy, simple way to lose weight. Even to get down to the body fat percentage I want to get down, you can do it very easy and very safe, to the point where you don't even know you're changing the diet around. And that's the key to long-term success. And so I want to showcase that in a cut that I'm doing, in a weight cut. Now, the cut I'm doing is 10 pounds. I'm just trying to lose 10 pounds of body fat. Now, when people always talk about losing weight, it should always be in fat. That's why a lot of these times when you hear people talk about, I want to lose weight, you got to be very careful, because it doesn't distinguish the composition of your body. We're trying to lose body fat. We're not trying to lose muscle. We're not trying to lose water weight. So that's one thing you should take into consideration when you're losing weight. Now, the healthiest way to lose weight is by going slow. The slower you go, the longer it will stay off your body, and the easier your body adapts to the changes. Now, I'm going to be losing weight at a rate of 0.5% body weight. I'm going to be reducing the calories in my diet to lose 0.5% of my overall body weight. So basically, I'm gearing my diet to lose 0.75 pounds a week. 0.75 pounds, not even a pound, a little under a pound. Now, that is only a reduction of about 300 calories. I eat around 2,700 calories a day. So I want to reduce my calories by about 300 calories. And that's what will turn into the 0.75 reduction of body fat, give or take. Now, you might be saying, how do you come up with those numbers? Well, you could go online and look at any calorie counter, any calorie calculator. They're very good. Very good. You go over them and do a number of them to get a general idea of where you're at. It incorporates your age, it incorporates your activity levels, and your height, your current weight. And if it's a good calorie calculator, it can break down macros. But you want to do the macros on your own, because everybody's different and everybody's exercise regimens are different. But we'll get into that a lot later. As this journey progresses over 3 months, I'll start talking more in depth. Now, the first thing you want to do, you want to basically know how much you're eating. So you want to incorporate all that with a calorie calculator. That's great. The next thing you should do is you should get a journal. Now, this is interesting because a lot of times when we're aware of what we're doing, we tend to do the Hawthorne effect. In psychology, that's where you're being watched, or you're trying to do something, so you alter your normal behavior. So you may say, oh, I'm counting calories, so I'm not going to eat the 3 hamburgers I'm used to eating, I'll only eat 2. But that's not a true calculation. So whatever you're eating, let it fly. Don't worry about it. Remember, this is to gauge you. So the first thing you should do is eat and record what you're eating and have a general census of how many calories you're eating. And they have all different things that tell you on the internet how much calories are in each food and how much you're eating. So you're safe with that. So you want to do that for a week and gauge on how many calories you're eating, what types of foods you're eating. And after that, you want to lose 0.5% of overall body fat. That's how much you're going to try to reduce. So if you're 150 pounds like me, if I take away around 300 calories, I'll be losing 0.75 pounds a week, give or take. right? And you want the calories to be slow. Now, the calorie loss to be slow. Now, calorie loss could be 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 2 tablespoons, that's it. Is about 240 calories. So you could lose weight slowly by just reducing 2 tablespoons of olive oil, or taking 2 slices of cheese off a hamburger per day. That's how minute it is to actually start losing weight. It starts very slowly. And you want to do that, as I said, so the body could acclimate to the changes appropriately. And it doesn't think that it's going into starvation mode, or that you're changing, or that your mind is changing. So those are the 2 things you should do first. Get a good calorie calculator to see where you're at. And what you should do is make a diary or a journal of how much you're eating in a week. And don't think about writing it. Don't think about the repercussions. Just write down. So get a good general basis of how you eat and what you eat. And then what you want to do, you want to reduce your calories by 200 to 300 calories a day. That is the healthiest thing to do. Now, in order to find out how much you weigh, you got to weigh yourself, right? So you step on the scale and you say, oh my God, I'm fatter than what I thought I was. I weigh so much, right? Do that for a week. Just weigh yourself for a week and get a general census of how much you weigh, so that you can put that in the calorie calculator. But here's another thing I want to tell you too. When you start going on this journey, do not pay attention to the scale. Only weigh yourself after you get a general consensus of how much you weigh. Only weigh yourself when you're on this journey once every 2 weeks and see where you're gauging yourself. It's just a gauge. Remember that. You don't want to count calories. You just want to see where you're at. That's why you're looking at what you're eating and how much you're eating, so you could take away a little bit of food at a time. Remember, it's all about doing it subtly, and doing it without making it a science. You want to make this very easy. So what you want to do is recognize what you eat and start taking a little bit out of what you're eating. And when you step on the scale, do it once every 2 weeks just to get a gauge. This is all a gauge. To have healthy eating habits and to have healthy eating patterns, you need to just gauge yourself and adapt naturally without thinking about it. And those are the ways you should start off. That's how I do my journey. That's how I do it. I don't go crazy. As you know, I suffered from eating disorders. I was once obese, and then I was mildly bulimic and anorexic. I don't want to get where you're too fanatical. If you're too fanatical, you will fail. And that is the truth. I hope this helps. I know that was a lot of information. If you need any clarity, you know where to hit me, reach me, and email me. I'm all for it. I will help you out. Now, don't forget to go to weightlossisdead.com, where you get all nutritional advice. I also offer a Weight Loss is Dead support group, where like-minded people like you can go and talk and to see each other's progress and help each other out too, and give each other motivation, and that's on the link below. And remember to have a good body image and love yourself. I hope to see you next week. Don't forget to watch my videos too on my workouts. That could help you out big time. Take care.